Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. We started the morning off. He had to change some fluids in his daughter's car, Cheyenne. Changed out the transmission fluid. He was thinking that he was going to use a fluid extractor, but as it turns out, there was actually a plug that was way easier than using that and having to clean that out. So he got that drained, changed all the filters. The cabin air filter, that definitely was affecting the blower, like how much air was coming through for her air conditioning and stuff. So it had leaves and acorns and all kinds of stuff in it. So we got that changed, him and his dad did. Ended up not getting a whole lot of that on film. I was messing around with the fire, so there was some trash in the shop that needed to be burned, and I did a lot of messing around with that. I don't know if you've watched the channel for a while, you know I like to mess around with fire, so I got totally distracted and was burning stuff, and so I didn't get a whole lot of filming. Mostly it's just the fluids coming out, and I don't know, you'll just have to watch it. You might want to fast forward. It's not that interesting. I'm sorry. But then we're going back to bush hogging again. So that's where we're at right now. We've already eaten lunch. And then we're bush hogging the lease land right now. So and what we'll do after that, his brother and his dad, they're over cutting across the road right back here. And then we're bush hogging on this side. Want to get all this cleaned up. So it's easier to get to the part that they cut on this side. So that's what we're doing today. Stay tuned.
Hey, can you hand me that socket and ratchet right there? Sandy go riding? Yeah. Where'd she go? Oh, really? Who'd she go with? I didn't even need this fluid extractor to drain in the pan. Ken's got another one of these cruises over there that AOB repossessed. He said it's maybe a 19 or 21 model. So I went there and looked at it. It's got 180,000 miles on it. That's the thing about these cars. Right. This one's fixing it. This one just hit 180. I thought 380 was about, I know. Probably where we put buying them to begin with. What was BJ working on? I don't know, man. Need an air. Sorry. in the. Come on, get in. We'll go get one. I got we got one. Yeah, we got a. Hey, Walker, we went to that Bama Bucks last night. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, we had a. She had a what elk steak,
Yeah, wood-fired elk.
and I had bison. It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, your bison ribeye was pretty tasty.
Yeah, it was.
They kind of over-seasoned and over-sauced the elk.
Huh?
It's super expensive, but it is expensive.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean compared to like Outback and Longhorn,
Oh yeah.
same price.
Because normally when you get into that
Yeah, we
bison
waited,
and
what?
all that,
25 minutes and we was eating.
It wasn't bad, yeah.
Well, that's when you know it.
Is that chair in the way, or is that okay? Or stool, whatever. There is a very narrow strip right here. Just enough to get around here. And it goes to the road. And there's a house right there, so. He has to go straight in and then back out with the bush hog. So you can see right over here, it's just like almost just one tractor wide swath here. So and then this is like kind of extra space where they store more hay. And then they did put some replacement heifers over on this side last year, and I think maybe the year before. But right now, this year they've really just been using it for hay. There's a big open meadow back behind here that has some pretty nice grasses and stuff. So. And then where he's bush hogging right now is where they store the extra rolls of hay. I know I had told you I was hoping for some excavator and dozer time this last weekend, and that just didn't happen, but we did finish up the hay at the track, so that was a big deal. And now this will be the last of the hay across the road. And like I said, right back behind the tractor here on this side, there's some more field that they cut for hay. And then that should wrap up hay season. So hopefully only a week or two left maybe. looks like he's just gonna go straight through the middle. And the tire, I guess the tube had a hole in it. So he took it someplace and they filled it with something. They filled both the tires with some kind of liquid that stops leaks if it gets punctured. I can't tell you what it's called. I'm not exactly sure. I had never heard of it before. But that's how he finished bush hogging at that other job that he had. Was it yesterday or the day before? Okay. So it looks like this should be the last of what he plans on bush hogging for the day. There's all kinds of like little meadows and tree lines and stuff like that that he's already kind of like weaved around and whatnot. I almost fell asleep in the truck, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna go see what he's doing. Man, I was like, holy crap, there's all this stuff that's bush hogged, but I don't see him. I ended up like way the heck back there in the woods, and I finally found him. I guess, I mean, I know I've driven around here before, but I kind of forgot how big this area was, so. You should just have one more little path left. Just that tiny little patch right there. go see what went on with the hay cutting on the other side of the road. No, it seems like he was like 4 miles away from it. It's taking forever for him to get to it. This is awkward. Awkward. Oh, there we go. It's so satisfying. There we have it. It has been cleared. So I imagine he's going to head back up here. And then, or not. Yeah, there's the possibility of not. Bye. I'm sure he's just running it over one more time to try to get some of the stobs and whatnot that were sticking up. So this is hopefully the last of the bush hogging. Well, that's not true. That is not true. Everything that got bush hogged at the land has to be bush hogged again. It all grew up. So it has to be bush hogged, dissed, and rocks picked up again. So there is that. But all right, we'll catch up with the other side here shortly. I don't remember.
It was hilarious.
Okay, so we have made it over to the trash hole and I'm going to start burning. And I almost started recording. BJ had started up the dump truck and a snake came out of the cab. It's a missed opportunity. And I guess I took a quick video of the hay, but they finished maybe about a quarter to a third is what they got cut. So BJ's gonna start moving some dirt after he's done snake wrangling, and we're starting a fire. Second fire of the day. Now not sure what is next on the agenda. while. It's been kind of all over the place today. We got bush hogging, hay cutting, dirt work, burning, just all the things. Light coming from the sun that I cannot escape. Wow. I assume that you can see that on the video, but no matter what way I turn it, there is still a sun ray that is stabbing through the picture. Wow. Wow, it's not just, it actually is cutting through the whole sun. So, like a straight line through the sun. That's never happened to me before. I don't really move away from it either. It's still stabbing through. Let's see. I have moved. pretty far away. I'm not sure if you can see him dumping the dump truck or not. So it looks like he's kind of dumping it at the bottom of his barge pad. And then he'll come back for another load. Should be wrapping up for the evening. I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate the support. And hopefully there won't be too much more hay content, just maybe a week or two, and then we'll move into construction, dirt work type of deals. That's the only bad thing about having a channel like this, is that the people that tune in for the dozer and the excavator and the dirt work are not the same people that are watching the batwing and the bush hog and the hay. And that's not the same people that are watching the construction. And so they just get into so many things. We appreciate anyone that can hang in with us through all of the diverse content that you'll see on this channel. It's definitely not for everyone, and so anyone that's interested in all the different things that are done on the farm, again, we appreciate the support. Hopefully you can find something that entertains you. Still really sad that I didn't film. I really almost got out and started filming, and it wasn't 3 seconds later that snake slithered out of the door. He just slithered right out of the door while BJ was sitting in the dump truck and landed on the ground, and oh, missed opportunity. Looks like Sean's got the door of the Takauchi open. That suggests that the air isn't working again, so I think it was some kind of faulty wiring or something is what they decided, but anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. God bless you, and we'll catch you next time.